Hello, welcome to the Rich and Simple Living. My name's Maria and I'm going to put you up a bit because I'm ducking. I'm Maria and if you're new here, I do vlogs on homeschooling, home life, bit of urban homesteading, bit of everything really. So today it's a bit of a homemaking and homeschooling actually combined, because I'm going to be making a fruit loaf, and my daughter Sian, who's hiding, do you want to step forward? Say hi. Sian's going to help me. She wants to see how it's done because I think she'd feel a bit more confident using a machine like this than she does the oven. She's not so keen using the oven, but like the bread making machines and eventually the air fryer, things like that haven't got the live flames, might give her a bit more confidence for doing things. So she doesn't want to do the video on her own. She's quite shy, as you can see, and so she don't want to do it on her own. So I said I'll do it, but she can help me. She can see what we're doing, follow the recipe and do some measuring out, because it's quite straightforward. We just measure everything out and put it straight in here. And I love this bread making machine, it's brilliant. So yeah, that's what we're going to do then, and we're making a mixed fruit loaf. So that sounds really nice. So Sian, if you want to come forward. Now we haven't got a great deal of room. I'll bring you down a little bit. It's very awkward. I am going to have to try and find an area, I think, where we can put everybody so you can see better. Right, I'll bring the book out the way and we'll see if you can see. So first of all, with a mixed fruit loaf, it says the mixed fruit needs to be added when the beeper goes. So we're not putting the mixed fruit in straight away. We'll wait till the beeper and then we'll add it in then. So if we put the other ingredients in first, then we can measure the mixed fruit ready, and we've got it all ready there for when the beeper goes. So then Sian, we'll start with the fast action yeast, and we've got a packet of it here. Now we need 1 teaspoon of this. This is going to make a 2-pound loaf, by the way. So we've got a little measuring implement. The teaspoons are on this side. So you want 1 teaspoon, so you need to fill that side. It's very tricky trying to get it out today, and you may have to tap it a little bit. Don't worry if some goes over the side. I never get it all in there. So you just tap it gently and just try and get in as best you can, really. You can only do what you can do. So fill it right up so it's level with the top. Don't worry if it goes over a little bit. There you are. If we stop now, just give it a little tap, look, then you can tell by tapping it. That's fine. So if you want to pour that straight, oh, just a minute, I know what I haven't done. Can I just get by you in our tiny little kitchen? I forgot to put the attachment in. We do need the attachment or it's not going to mix. So we just pop the attachment down and fit it in there. That's it, that's in. Now you can put the yeast in. There's always something I forget to do, always. I press something wrong, forget to add something. Terrible. There you are, put it in that little pan. Excuse me. Okay, so we've got the fast action yeast. We can put in nutmeg. That's a teaspoon of nutmeg. So we've got the nutmeg over here, look. Now this might be hard to do. I don't know whether, mind you, I don't think that will fit in. No, that won't fit in. So you might be try and get it into the small teaspoon end best you can. Can everybody see yet? You can see that. I wish we could get you so you could see us and see what we're doing as well, but we need a really good kitchen so we can sort of come back. But there's just no space in this kitchen to do that, none whatsoever. If we go too far away, you're not going to see what we're doing. Oh, hey up, what are you doing there? And if we're too close, obviously we've got to do it like this. Oh no, it won't pick up. There you are, pop that into there. We've got
I'm good at making a mess.
You're right there. Tell you what we'll do, just put a little bit more of a sprinkling in. And one of these people you put what you say to put in, and then a bit extra for luck. Well, that's my bit extra for luck, because I absolutely love nutmeg. You know, all those sort of tastes, nutmegs, cinnamons, oh, I love them. Where am I going with that? I might need that. Shake it off my book. Right, we want some strong white bread flour, and that'll be 4 cups of that. So that's your cup, so that means filling that to the top. That one, we use that one first, because that one isn't half full. Can we see there? That's it. Don't worry if a bit goes over. Just might be best just sort of guiding it with your hand a bit, putting like a hand around it, sort of. That's it. Tease it out. As you get near the top, give it a shake like this, look. Bang it like that, and it'll level it out. You can see what space. I'm probably a little bit more gentler than that. Dear. Right, put that one in. Tip that one into. You've got 3 more of these to do, yeah. So tip that one in. That's it, just chuck it all in. The machine will sort it all out when it gets going. Right, do another one, because we want 4 of those, remember. That's it. I should think that's well and truly a good cupful. I was going to sweep all my floor up and give it a mop, and then I thought, no, we better make the bread first, because most of the ingredients will end up on the floor. We'll have to do it all over again. So yes, I haven't done the floor yet. Let's just take that down. Yeah, let's just sort of tease it with your hand gently from the end, so it doesn't all come out at once. So yeah, let's just tap it. I think that'll be all right. I'm going to try and get all this into the bin without getting it over the floor in a minute. Got more ingredients on the side. Right. So which, oh heck, was this number 4? Mm-hmm. That's it. Right, that's that then. Fold that back up over there. We've got about half a cup. See my pile there? There's about half a cup of it there. Right then, so let's have a look what we've got to do next then. We've got the flour. Now it says salt next, but I've not been putting salt in. I can't see the point of salt. Don't really like too much salt, and it takes over the flavour of everything, and I don't want to taste salt. I want to taste the nutmeg. So yeah, after that then it's sugar. So you want 3 tablespoons of sugar. Well, that's your tablespoon side. So just get the sugar pot and just scoop it and make sure it's level. You know, go like that, make sure it's level. So you want 3 of them, because your sugar will activate your yeast, and that's what will help it rise. Yeah, the 3rd one. I'm really going to have to try and sort some space out down the bottom. I've got a dining table down the bottom, and I thought if I can put everything on there, we can come further back and we might be able to make it work that you can see us and see what we're doing. Only thing is, at the moment I've just bought another great big rabbit cage, and because we've been doing the floor of the shed where we're going to do the grooming, I can't put the cage in there, so it's sat on the dining table at the moment. So hopefully next week I might be able to sort some space out down there to do it, because we need to get the grooming shed sorted, you see, and get everything in place, and I'm hoping to do that this weekend. So I am going to give you a peek at that when it's all done, but I thought wait till it's done and show you what it looks like. But anyway, for the moment we've got to work in here because the cage is on the table. So yeah, we've got to the sugar, and what have we got after the sugar? Sunflower oil. So we've got olive oil. We always have olive oil. So I'll bring you back down again. And let's just see for Sian what amount we need. 3 tablespoons. So you want that big side. So you need to pour it in to there, and be careful because it will go over and everywhere will be greasy. That's it. Okay. There we go. Are we doing all right? And then last of all, it will just be the milk. And with the milk, we're going to need 1 1/3 cup. So we've done with that for now. We'll put that on the side. So we want 1 1/3 cup of milk. So yeah, milk's over there, and I bought it somewhere. We fill that up first of all to the top. So that'll be 1 cup. And then when we've done that, we're going to try and find the 3rd mark. That's it. Pour that in carefully. You have to have a steady hand doing this sort of thing. Right, let's just see. Can we see the 3rd mark? 1/3. That's ounces. That's mils. That's quarter. So it must be somewhere. Ah, there you are. Can you see there where it says 1/3, 1/3? That's where you need to fill it to. So, shall I keep my finger sort of near it? Oh, can you do it like that? I'm going to say. And then we'll put that in. Because it says skim milk powder, 3 tablespoons, or 1 1/3 cup of water. Well, because we're using milk, you can substitute milk. So that's what we're doing. Because I don't buy the milk powder. You all right with that? You happy with that being on the 3rd? Okay. There you are then. If we pour that in. And that should be all the ingredients for now. What we just got to do is fill this with, I'll just rinse it out actually, being I'm right by the sink, with fruit. But we're not putting the fruit in yet, like I said. Do you know we make so much mess?
I do.
You do. Bring you all back up a bit. See if you can see us. Right then. So we've got all that in there. Wash that out, ready to measure the fruit. We might as well put it on. Can we do while we measure the fruit? Have I switched on? That's another thing I never do. I forget to switch it on. So let's have a look what it says. Sweet Program 5. Oh, we've got some dust. So we want to make sure it's large, medium tanned. So I think we press this one. 2. Oh no, was that altering time? 4. 5. Does that say large? Yeah. Right, okay, so large, number 5, medium tan. So I think that's okay. So what we have to do is press that and hold it a minute. Well, it's doing something. So it says it's on 5 and it's doing something. You know, I get complicated, all these things you have to press buttons for. So have we got the mixed fruit over there, Sian? We'll just pop you back down. And what we'll do, yeah, you just take that off and just fill your cup with some mixed fruit, ready for going in when the beeper sounds. That should do it, that should be enough. There we go. Right, we'll leave that in there then. And when the beep sounds, we'll just tip that in. I don't know how long it'll be till the beeper, but we'll just tip that in a bit once it sounds. So the beeper's just sounded, so just lift the lid, just tip the fruit in, Sian. So make sure it goes in there. And that should mix in nicely. There we are, we'll shut the lid again. We'll leave it now. It's going to take 2.5 hours now to cook. So we'll come back and we'll take a look at it when it's finished. So the bread's done. I'm going to take it out now and we'll have a look what it looks like. And also, I'm going to have a look at the bottom of it. Because somebody did ask me about the bottom, about a hole in the bottom where the thing goes that mixes it. And you know, I'd never noticed before. And so I was quite curious then about this hole in the bottom. So I'm going to have a look now. So we'll get it out, we'll put it on a rack, and then we'll see whether there is or isn't. I assume there must be of some kind because it's such a big thing that goes into it. So take it out. There it is. Turn you round. In fact, we put you over here. Actually, that might be a bit dark. Just getting you where the light is really. Just bring you down a bit. Try that. So, I should get some oven gloves really for this, but turn it upside down as long as it doesn't roll on the floor. Put that there. Now the thing hasn't come out in it. Sometimes the little mixer thing that you put in stays stuck in there, and I've got this implement that you put in, you hook it in and just pull it out, but this time it's stayed in the pan, it's in there, so I haven't got to pull it out. So we'll just turn to see the bottom. So there's the bottom of it, and you can see there where the little mixing implement has been. So what we need to do actually, it's red hot at the moment. There's the top of it. That looks quite nice, doesn't it? And I can smell the nutmeg. So what I'm going to do, I'll cut it in half and we'll have a look if I can get it where the little mixing bit's been in. I can see then the depth of the hole, see how it's come out. So we shall have a look. So I've cut it in half, as you can see, and that's where the hole was at the bottom. So it's not too bad, it's just more like a little bubble there. And then the same on that side, it's like a little bubble down there, just a small hole. So that's not too bad really. It's okay. So that's it for today. Tomorrow now I'll come back again and I'll do an air fryer recipe tomorrow, and we'll see what we can do then. So until then, take care and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.